Okay. It's not the epidemic, but this guy for some reason was still wearing a mask so that I can approach them.
Bruh.
But then I tapped his shoulder and then he turned around and then I smiled and I said hi.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
I asked him out because I was like, hey man, we're getting closer, and he's not asking me out. Must be serious. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, guys. So in this video we're gonna tell you guys how we met.
Basically, like, we are answering the question
Yeah, but we're also diving deeper into how our relationship was formed. So yeah, so basically so basically I had just gotten out of another relationship, and I was still taking time to heal. I was just having time to myself because I didn't want to date again. But there was this day that anyway, there was this day that I saw this certain guy wearing a mask as if it's still COVID-19. But it's not the epidemic, but this guy for some reason was still wearing a mask. But what I really liked about him, like, I don't know what to say, like, it was his aura, like, just the way that he carried himself, I really liked it. And I found him handsome even though he was wearing a mask and I could only see like his eyes, but I still found him so handsome. And so I was like, you know what, let me work on myself, let me heal so that I can approach this guy. Alright,
Bruh.
Anyway, 6 months later, I'm healed. I feel great about myself. But even after healing, like, I still saw him around, but I wasn't that interested in him. Until like in December, I added him on Facebook and I was too shy to talk to him. And one of my friends happened to also be his classmate, and she was actually a mutual friend of ours. So I asked her, do you have this guy's number? Like, I want to get to know him. He seems like a nice person and I want to be friends with him. And then okay. And then she gave me his number. Okay. Anyway, so she gave me his number and I texted him. I was like, hey, how are you? He was like, fine. And you? And so we talked for a bit and then I asked him for his number. We talked for a bit and I asked for his pictures because I wanted to see him without the mask, man. Then he sent me his pictures again. Then I sent him my
viewers.
and then he told me, viewers, don't make them viewers pictures. But he was making his pictures of viewers, God. Anyway, I sent him my pictures, not using the viewers option on WhatsApp. And then we argued for a bit about who's more pretty, who's more beautiful, and stuff like that. I was like, you're so handsome. And then he was like, yeah, but like, you're so pretty and stuff like that. And then a few days later, I stopped texting him first because I was like, Yeah, well, I didn't want to be like I'm forcing myself on him. And then he said, "Happy Merry Christmas," and I said, "Thanks, you too." And then we didn't talk. And then on New Year's, he was like, "Happy New Year! I hope you and I get closer as friends." And I was like, "Yeah." So okay, from that day onwards we talked, and then we did video calls, but he didn't show his face. Schools opened, and I was so nervous because what if he doesn't find me like attractive face to face, and he only finds me attractive like in pictures. I was so nervous. So schools came and we told each other that so we'd meet up in the morning, but can I figure late? I came late. And then after school I saw him, and I thought, but let me just tap his shoulder, man, Jeba, so that he can see me. So I tapped his shoulder. I was just hoping to say hi and then walk away. I wasn't expecting a conversation. But then I tapped his shoulder, and then he turned around, and then I smiled and I said, "Hi."
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
And then he greeted me back, and then he talked to me until he passed Yafika. And that day I went home like I was smiling. And then on the 22nd of January, I asked him out because I was like, "Hey man, we're getting closer," and he's not asking me out. Why is he waiting for so long? And then I asked him out, but I told him that, you know what, like I do want to date you now, so let's date. But our relationship doesn't have to be like serious, but let's see where it takes us, man. It will become serious, And then there was this one day I was just tired and I wanted to know, are we serious or are we not serious?
Yeah, like guys, like we feel like survive, like bakam. This meeting I was survive, but never like extra kiruko. This is cool, but I'm like and the other in my team like survive okay na. Opele cook like kitchen.
Must be serious.
Like like teen like in between now serious okanye one then like sakala up okay serious.
Yeah, I asked him. I was so tired because I wanted to know, man, are we serious or not? Because I'm tired of wondering. And then I asked him, and he said that he's serious about us and he feels the same way. And then we started to date, and now 1 year and 11 months later we are still together, and I'm not letting him go. Shame, turning a tandy. This is my ride or die. So he better not break up with me because I'm just But yeah, guys, so that's the story of how we met. So thank you guys for watching our video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
High volume.
Am I really that?